Hey family, much love. Please don't fall for any of these hateful teachers that teach flesh deep, racist, hateful doctrines. I long for the day that the sons of Yashar'Al can dwell together in Shalum. Shalom, Mishpaka, Watchman Yirmiyahu, Qadashayam of Yasharal. I wanted to share some information that the Father's placed upon my heart about this whole idea of Jews and Gentiles, that people have this understanding from dispensationalism, and I want to try to dive in and take a look at the language. This is what I'm looking for, H1471. So let's go into the blue letter. I will do a search, H1471. Okay, so first thing I want to do is show you the actual letters. Again, this isn't for everyone, right? This is meat. So we have a gamo, a u, ua, and a yod. So it's going to be like gooey. And you know that they say that it's goy, right? You've heard it before, I'm sure. So it's nations, peoples. Usually it says non-Hebrew, descendants of Abraham, also of Yashar'Al. So it's 558 times. You see it right here, 558 times. So what I wanted to do is, let's just take a look at some of these, okay? Genesis 10:5. From these coastal peoples spread in their lands, each with his own language, by their clans in their nations. Okay. These are the sons of Ham, by their clans, their languages, their lands, and their nations. Okay, and we know that the three sons of Noach, who they call Noah, Japheth, Shem, and Ham, cast lots for the land. Shem was Baruked by the prophecy of Noach, and he got the choicest land, where it's neither hot nor cold. You can read about that in Yubilim chapter 8. So it's interesting how Ham is referred to as Goy, the nations, and also in Genesis 10:31 we see Shem. These are the sons of Shem by their clans, their languages, their lands, and their nations. So there's a lot of pride that needs to be destroyed. And the other day I had a phone conversation with this guy, and he was hardcore racist. Even though he would try to attack black Hebrew Israelites, when he got pressed on the issue, he started cursing me. He started saying, "You MF and Gentiles." First of all, it wouldn't even be derogatory for you to use that term, because a son of Shamuan would be considered in the scriptures as a Gentile as well, right? And Yehuda gets referred to this way too, I believe, right? So let's go in here and take a look. These are the clans of the sons of Noach according to their genealogies in their nations, and these are the nations spread abroad on the earth after the flood. And I will make a great nation. I will Baruch you and make your name great, so that you will be a Barukah. Is that not a favorable verse for Yashar'Al? And there's that word gooey, the seed, the same word, okay? So don't throw it around like that. Don't cast stones like that. It's unclean. It's hateful, okay? But people need to understand this word and dive in themselves. Forgive me. I'm going to try to skip over some of them if they look like they might not be. Okay, let's see Genesis 15:14. But I will bring judgment on the nation that they serve, and afterward they shall come out with great possessions. Behold, my oath, my agreement is with you, and you shall be the father of a multitude of Goy. Yeah. 17:5. No longer shall your name be called Amram, but you shall be called Abraham, for I have made you the father of a multitude of nations. I will make you exceeding fruitful. I will make you into nations, and kings shall come from you. I will Baruk her, and moreover, I will give you a son by her. I will Baruk her, and she shall become nations. Kings of people shall come from her. I mean, you know, like I said, we have so much in here to look at. And, you know, there's this group on Facebook, too, that sent me some messages because I wanted to share my videos in their group, and they wanted to see if we were like-minded. Well, no, we're not like-minded, because I'm not a white supremacist, racist, hateful, bigot, blaspheming prick like you, okay? So it isn't just exclusively to one side or the other. The truth is that none of my brothers are going to be hateful like this and make judgments in the flesh, okay? We're commanded to judge a righteous judgment, and righteousness is determined by Torah, by the scriptures. So you can't tell that by looking at someone. You have to know them by their fruits, right? And you really have to walk alongside a man to see how he deals with different types of situations and stresses and tribulations that come in life. See how he advises those who he loves, and how he even deals with those who would be considered his enemies, right? I mean, make no mistake, we are commanded to hate the things that Yahuwah hates, you know? So feet that are swift to the shedding of blood, false witness, unbalanced scales, these kinds of things, right? And then we love what Yahuwah loves. And, you know, like Yahusha said, my mother, who is my mother and who is my brother, but he who does the commandments of my Father in the Shemayim, right? And he also said, if you love me, guard my commandments, right? So, if I see Yahusha in someone, the Ruach of Yahuwah in someone, then they actually fear him, esteem him, guard his commandments. And this doesn't have anything to do with endless genealogies that cause much strife and division. It doesn't have to do with just the flesh. It has to do with the spirit, because we walk in the spirit. We're born again in the spirit. Make no mistake, Cain and Abel had the same mother and the same father, right? Jacob and Esau had the same mother, the same father. They're in the womb at the same time. They're twins, y'all. Understand what it is. Go start in Proverbs 1 and start reading about the foolish woman and the wise woman, and get understanding about what wisdom is. The fear of Elohim, you know, guarding his commandments, yeah? Walking in life, the way, the truth, and the life. Hallelujah. Shalom. By the power and will of Yahuwah, Yahusha, the Messiah, the one who we love him because he first loved us, right? Because while we were yet enemies, at enmity with the Most High, he humbled himself. He took on flesh. He took on the role of a servant. He lived a perfect, righteous, or Qadash life. He willingly laid his life down. No one took it from him. He bore our iniquities on his body. He was impaled on a tree. He was in the tomb 3 days, and he rose again in power, in sovereignty, in majesty, in all esteem. All esteem Yahusha. Yahusha comes in the name of the Father, Yahuwah. Baruk is he who comes in the name of the Most High. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You'll also find the email in the description of all YouTube videos. So send us a message, a praise report, a prayer request. Much love.